we can say is this is truly remarkable because the rain came for exactly 1 minute and just enough to undo the drying of the corn that was just come.
We see party lads, we see party masters, come play with party now. We see party gods, we see party lads, we see party masters, come play with party now. Come play, we start it now, start it up now, start it up now. Bring my cup down, bring my cup down, bring a bottle and we lift it up now. Bring a bottle and we lift it up now. Start it up now, start it up now. Bring my cup down, bring my cup down, bring a bottle and we lift it up now. Bring a bottle and we them up in the air. If they think they're better than we can show them. Put the ones them up in the air. So can you give me life and we live for the vibes? Come on. I just keep it real. Show them how to shell display. Don't stand up and stare.
But she give me pain, now me whole body feeling better than ever. She gave me one injection in my midsection, I didn't have to pay. Then she gave me something and then me swallow fever gone right away. One injection in my midsection, I didn't have to pay. Then she gave me something and then me swallow fever gone right away. When you're coming back, Santa, when you're coming to give me a medicine.
Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I come here to make you better.
When you're coming back, Santa, when you're coming to give me a medicine.
Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I come here to make you better.
And listen,
I'm your doctor. I'm your doctor.
she took my hair, she took my day, she took my hair, she took my day, she took.
I'm your doctor. I'm your
I said,
doctor.
doctor, please come back quick because I can't bear it no longer.
Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I come here to make you better.
Only you could ease our palpitating and cool down your pressure.
Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I come here to make you better.
She say, how you expect to feel better when you in such a hurry? I got to mind to stop the treatment, give you a gear in your body. You, when you're coming back, Santa, when you're coming to give me a medicine.
Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I come here to make you better. Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I come here to make you better. I'm your doctor. I'm your doctor.
She took my head, she took my head, she took my head, she took my head.
I'm your doctor. I'm your doctor.
I tell my friends, my fans, and my family that I will be a tycoon to everybody. Some of them laugh and say, look, don't mind me. Others come God every year, but a bad lucky. But they say this ugly man, plan to mash up the whole land. I ain't coming to make no strife. I'm taking up the place 1985. Look, every time the MC call my name, I just hear you shouting this, my friend. We want more, right now we want more. All you say is self-praise and praise, but I hear when your voices in me ears. We want more, right now we want more. Every time I come with a melody, I can hear you calling repeatedly. We want more, right now we want more. If I sing fast or sing slow, I just hear you shouting this encore. We want more, right now we want more. All I hear is more, give me more, right now, give me more. We want more, right now we want more, give me more, right now, give me more. We want more, right now we want more.
Could we have the managers of all teams? The managers of all teams, could you report to the announcer? The managers of all teams, could you please report to the announcers?
Put up your hand.
Standing up right here.
start to bet. When Bishma start to jam, she hold me by the hand. She say,
We gone down Victoria to check panorama. Every step we walk is endless soca talk. Becky, I must reveal, I love my soca steel. When them tenors roll, I just lose control. I want soca, give me soca, sweet soca, Trini soca. Soca music sweet, I really like the beat. From now until I dead, it's soca in my head. You should see Elaine in the carnival parade. She going from band to band, jamming on every man. After the last lap, Elaine don't want to stop. Now she start to whine like fire in she spine. I want soca, give me soca, sweet soca. Woman move from in front the door. 10 years. How can I ignore? 10 years. You know I done book up me flight. 10 years. This ain't no time to be picking fight. 10 years. Do darling. 10 years. Stop your crying. 10 years. No more begging. 10 years. Useless pleading. 10 years. Girl, it's 10 years of mass and music. 10 years. 10 years I can't refuse it. 10 years. 10 years of one big fusion. 10 years. Calypso and mass and steel band. 10 years a DJ, pumping night and day, jam till we break away. You're burning food, you're burning water. 10 years. Now come for me to go carnival. 10 years. You start in one set of confusion. 10 years. People rocking. 10 years. People shaking. 10 years. Masquerading. 10 years. Celebrating. 10 years. Girl, it's 10 years of Irie music. 10 years. Sweet, sweet soca music. 10 years. 10 years of Frankie Mac. 10 years. Music to make we jam back. 10 years of party. To sweet melody. 10 years we going crazy. Jamming, 10 years. Last lap jigging, 10 years. Girl, it's 10 years of constant jamming, 10 years. Morning and noon and evening, 10 years of boom boom wailing, 10 years. Thousands of waistline moving, 10 years of boat ride on the Vinci tide, rocking from side to side.
ever mine. Oh girl, you give me tabata. Oh girl, don't let me suffer. Oh girl, you give me tabata. Oh girl, oh yeah. Oh girl, you give me tabata. Oh girl, oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, after conferring with the participating teams, the decision going forward is as follows. The game between Grenada and St. Lucia, the points will be shared. The game between St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Dominica will be the only game played this evening. The decision by the managers of the various teams has been arrived at largely because if we did not play the game St. Vincent and the Grenadines versus Dominica, Dominica will not meet the required quota of 8 games in order to facilitate them getting on the INF ranking system. The other teams have already gotten onto the system, but Dominica needs to meet its 8 games to get onto that. So it is in the spirit of solidarity with Dominica that the managers have agreed on this decision. Thank you very much.
Regardless to what we shall never part. No way, the best part of my life we don't live in strife. But those newsmongers want to spoil my life. If I talk to Sharon, they watching. If I walk with your land, they spying. They don't know if it's just a casual happening. Presumptuously they take it and gone and steal it. No one can deny I'm such a friendly guy. For their misconception, thinking I'm a wild man, I just want to make them to understand. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. Me wife, I love me wife bad. It's me life, I love me wife bad. Me wife, I love me wife bad. How can I survive? I believe that friendliness is happiness. The time is for you to mind your own business. No one can deny I'm such a friendly guy. For their misconception, thinking I'm a wild man. I just wanna make them. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. Me wife, I love me wife bad. Is me life. I love me wife bad. Me wife, I love me wife bad. How can I survive? Tell me. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. Me wife, I love me wife bad. Is me life. I love me wife bad. Me wife, I love me wife bad. How can I survive? Me wife fills me up with so much delight. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. Me wife is the sunshine of me life. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. I'll make any sacrifice for me wife. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. No price is too high to pay for me wife. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. No mountains too high to climb for me wife. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. No road is too long to walk for me wife. I love me wife, I love me wife, I love me wife bad. Me wife, I love me wife bad. Is me life. I love me.
celebration. So please wine, bring it on, bring something. 'Cause we are one big effective family. Come join me and see. We are one big effective family. 'Cause we don't drink together, we don't jump together, all together like family. So come let me drink together, let me jump together, all together like family. So let me jump up. When you see she, when you get she plenty. Sometimes she calling for a walk, sometimes she calling for a talk, sometimes she calling for a smile, most times she calling all the while. If she say true, then give her true. If she say loose, then turn her loose. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. If she say wine, it's party time. When she say pose, it's water hose. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. Sometimes she calling for a snake. Sometimes the calling can be fake. Sometimes she calling in the yard. Sometimes she calling out loud. If she say come, she want a rum. If she say red, go in your bed. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. If she say wine, it's party time. When she say pose, it's water hose. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. Sometimes she calling for a walk, sometimes she calling for a talk, sometimes she calling for a smile, most times she calling all the while. If she say true, then give her true. If she say loose, then turn her loose. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. If she say wine, it's party time. When she say pose, it's water hose. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. Yeah, me brother, she wish she call for. When you see she, when you she plenty. 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 Yeah, me
say it. Watch how the girl them fresh and clean. Girl bumper big like them heavy duty machine. Every girl start to whine and leg out thing on the road. Leg out thing on the truck. Yes, girl. Leg out thing on somebody man, just give him the dirty walk. Leg out thing on the road. Leg out thing in the bed. Tell us pull out the water hose, everything getting wet. Leg out thing, 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 leg out thing. Girl just leg out thing, 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 leg out thing. Leg out thing, 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 leg out thing. Leg out thing, 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 leg out thing. Girl, let go back shot. Let go less and lock. Let go 630. Let go stink and dirty. Just let go back shot. Let go less and lock. Push back. Let go 630. Let go stink and dirty. No, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Knock up your foot and let go everything is nothingness. Nothingness and what listening. What listening when we touch the road. Every girl start to whine and let go thing, 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 let go thing. Girl just let go thing, 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 let go thing. Hey girl, let go thing, 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 let go thing. Hey girl, let go thing, 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 let go thing. Be careful, Dan. Yes, there's some man just like woman in the band. Oh my God! And when you feel like you're whining on a woman, what? You could be whining up on top of another man. The gender pollution. So let we burn them. Everybody in the band, just let we run them. Just run them. Sexy girl, we want to run the chichi man them. All the real girls just put up all your hand them. They put all the woman in the band. Just let go thing, 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 let go thing. Hey girl, just let go thing, 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 let go thing. Hey girl, let go thing, 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 let go thing. Hey girl, just let go thing, 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 let go thing. Hey girl, let go thing on the road, let go thing on the truck, let go thing on somebody man, just give him the dirty walk. Let go thing down, let go thing on the road, let go thing down, let go thing in the bed. Let's put out your water hose, everything getting wet.
Babe, you ready?
Yeah, babes, I'm coming. I'm waiting on my girlfriend.
Waiting on your girlfriend.
Yes, you ain't no Jennifer.
Until you hang up, let me go now. My girlfriend have a girlfriend. When they have problems, I help solve them. We live, but they no cussing and no fighting. They look, but they have tattoos and piercings. I said the girls them wanna have fun.
youth. Woman want the world, I tell you. I want in a she, and she want in a she girl. You don't know. Woman want the world, my youth. Woman want the world, I tell you. My girls start to wine, my girls start wine up too. I tell you. My girls start to drink, my girls start drink up too. I tell you. My girl cock it up, my girls start cock up too. I tell you. My girl say she love, I tell my girl I love she too. Because the woman them out to party, yeah, the girl them come out to rave. The girl them shake out them booty, them want man fi walk like a slave. That's why she a walking up duty, don't have time fi go misbehave. Let's not sit to girl looking scary. I say Lester, you know I brave. I say the girl them wanna have fun, and I'm done with that. I'm drinking strong one, them drinking any shots. Man to man thing, we don't forward that. My girl tell her girlfriend to push it back. I want in a she, and she want in a she girl. You don't know woman want the world, my youth. Woman want the world, I tell you. I want in a she, and she want in a she girl. You don't know woman want the world, my youth. Woman want the world, I tell you. My girl start to wine, my girl start wine up too. I tell you. My girl start to drink, my girl start drink up too. I tell you. My girl cock it up, my girl start cock up too. I tell you. My girl say she love, I tell my girl I love she too. Them just see the cheer, we in the party, yeah, the cheer, we from a line. Some other girls see the scene and yeah, them other girls want to shine. And you, them other girls looking pretty, yeah, them other girls looking fine. My girl don't have a problem, and I tell my girl I don't mind. I say the girls them wanna have fun, and I'm done with that. I'm drinking strong one, them drinking any shots. Man to man thing, we don't forward that. My girl tell her girlfriend to push it back. I want in a she, and she want in a she girl. You don't know woman want the world, my youth. Woman want the world, I tell you. I want in a she, and she want in a she girl. You don't know woman want the world, my youth. Woman want the world.
It's a different planet altogether.
Hey, hey, I see them.
Yeah. You see that place called 784? It's a different planet altogether.
Hey, hey, I see them lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon. Whoa, Vincent people. Nobody know bad like Vincent people. No, nobody know bad like Vincent people. Watching them with time up on your vehicle. Them Vincent people. Hey, I say we mad and we hard. We bad all abroad. Some of the people them shouting, oh God. When we go party, we party in hard. Take off your shoe, put it up in the air. Tell the security that we no care. Help on the table, stand up on a chair. Take out your matches and let them go flare. Lighters, bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon. Whoa, Vincent people. Nobody know bad like Vincent people. No, nobody know bad like Vincent people. Watching them with time up on your vehicle. Them Vincent people. Hey, everything that when we mash up the tongue. We have the sink when we jump in a wrong. One in the weed and we drinking the rum. Mash up the floor when we jump on the gong. Vincent me go and a Vincent me from. You know that me want from the dead and me born. Me get and me rock and me flag and me hand. To turn up the fete is the only mission. North on the south on the east on the west. Fire and loot tide mash up the fete. Hyper 4,000 and crab of finesse. Big up to Casper, she up in the fete. Royal and Lassie and all of the rest. Zigs, pixel times in the set. Smart circuit, they don't see nothing yet. Beaches come and she mash up the fete. Help on film but we cannot forget. Big up Jimsy Pickers, we give him respect. Problem child, he does right for the best. Mason and Rock and make everything wet. Skinny fabulous, I come out for the jet. When I mash up the fete, if give me the check. Anyway me step, yes I be wreck. I don't know that we as Vincent people. Nobody know bad like Vincent people. Watching them with time up on your vehicle. Nobody know bad like Vincent people. Them Vincent people. Hey, lighters, bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon. 784. Yeah. 784. Yeah. Grenada. And when we say, yeah, we say. Guess what, Jay? Tell them, say, man a gallus. We drinking strong rum, drinking gal and burning chalice. Man a gallus. We don't keep malice. We cool the banners. I tell you, Moria, boo no girl for you. I tell you, rapper boy, boo no girl for you. I tell you, chatty, boo no girl for you. No girl for you. No catch my way, you say it. As a top man by your tune, enough girl you fi have in your phone. 6 games, 12
Keisha's about 80 Simone. Barry girl like a loan. Different shape like a cone. If a girl try to friends on me, tell a girl to leave me alone. Where you check say, girl from Canada, girl from Yunnan, and the girl them come up from Beckway. Different style and different paper, make boy girl I get tech way. Top man and the rude boy don't make we know where your girl dey. Where your girl dey? Say man a girl is, man a girl is, man a girl is. We check it shot one, choking girl and body chalice. Man a girl is, man a girl is, man a girl is. We don't keep bodies, we fully bodies. I tell you your body up, boom boom no girl for you. I tell you your rapper boy, boom boom no girl for you. I tell you your chatty chatty, boom boom no girl for you. No girl for you, no girl for you. Cause we messy like we play for Barcelona. Because we all tempting ready, all tempting ready. While when we outside, while again, hey, we causing a mess, we causing a mess, hey. It's a mess, hey. We causing a mess, hey. We causing a mess, we causing a mess, hey. It's a mess, we do it the best, hey. Show water, mess it up, show me, mess it up, show powder, mess it up. We causing a mess, hey. Show water, mess it up, show me, mess it up, show powder, mess it up. Everything up in the air, and me say better than stress. No time we just fret, we run go down but we just careful, let's pay mess. Like Sila said we stay less, we crew we fat and shameless. When the you talking about stress, when that I go move up, hey, we do not play, rally the party and mess up your body, hey, we do not play, we sing and we not play. We causing a mess, we causing a mess, hey. It's a mess, hey. We causing a mess, hey. We causing a mess, we causing a mess, hey. It's a mess, we do it the best, hey. Show water. Cause we messy like we play for Barcelona. Because we all tempting ready, all tempting ready. While when we outside, while again, hey, we causing a mess, we causing a mess, hey. It's a mess, hey. We causing a mess, hey. We causing a mess, we causing a mess, hey. It's a mess, we do it the best, hey. Show water, mess it up, show me, mess it up, show powder, mess it up. We causing a mess, hey. Show water, mess it up, show me, mess it up, show powder, mess it up. Everything up in the air, and me say better than stress. No time we just fret, we run go down but we just careful, let's pay mess. Like Sila said we stay less, we crew we fat and shameless. When the you talking about stress, when that I go move up, hey, we do not play, rally the party and mess up your body, hey, we do not play, we sing and we not play.
up now. Eyes up for us up now. Look, eyes on. You bear a swipe semblance to. Eyes up. Eyes up now. Eyes up for us up now.
They call him fire, oh, they call him the name again. They shout him fire, the people gonna sing. Bring the iron. Beat the iron. Hey! Come in, mad people, come in, mad people. Jump up, mad people, jump up, mad people. Come in, mad people, come in, mad people. Jump up, mad people, jump up, mad people. Every carnival, people just mad. So I had to build a mad hospital for the insane who mad again. Cause soca music mash up their brain. They call him fire, oh, they call him the name again. They shouting fire, the people gonna sing. Come in, mad people, come in, mad people. Jump up, mad people, jump up, mad people. It look like something wrong with we. All are we crazy? It look like something wrong with we. All are we crazy? If I can't put strong rum, they want it too. If I drinking beers, they drinking too. If I start to strip, they stripping too. And when monkey see, and that monkey do. They call him fire, oh, they call him the name again. They shouting fire, the people gonna sing. Look at this fire. Look at this fire. Look at this fire. Look at this fire. You bear a swipe semblance to. Eyes up. Eyes up now. Eyes up for us up now. Look, eyes on. You bear a swipe semblance to. Eyes up. Eyes up now. Eyes up for us up now. Look, eyes on. You bear a swipe semblance to. Eyes up. Eyes up now. Eyes up for us up now. Look, eyes on. You bear a swipe semblance to. Eyes up. Eyes up now. Eyes up for us up now. Look, eyes on. You bear a swipe semblance to. Eyes up. Eyes up now. Eyes up for us up now. Look, eyes on. You bear a swipe semblance to. Eyes up. Eyes up now. Eyes up for us up now. Look, eyes on. You bear a swipe semblance to. Eyes up. Eyes up now. Eyes up for us up now. Look, eyes on. You bear a swipe semblance to. Eyes up. Eyes up now. Eyes up for us I want to find out who you be. Find out who you be. You mad or crazy? You mad or crazy? You mad or crazy? You mad or crazy? I want mad people in one leg, crazy people in the other. Mad people in one leg, come play with them together. Hey, shake it down, break it down, shake it down, break it down. Time they announce the mass. Be ready. From the time the music start. Be ready. From the time them a build the stage. Be ready. People come here to misbehave. Be ready. Hey, I want mad people in one line, crazy people in the other. Mad people in one line, we don't have no behavior. Hey, shake it down, break it down, shake it down, break it down. Every show that we go, we just mash up this so, and shine on this so, and rip down this so. Shake it down, break it down, shake it down, break it down. Time they announce the crew. Be ready. People walk with this strong rum too. Be ready. When the ads they ban radio. Be ready. Plenty party for people go. Be ready. Hey, I want mad people in one line, crazy people in the other. Mad people in one line, we don't have no behavior. Hey, shake it down, break it down, shake it down, break it down. Every show that we go, we just mash up this so, and shine on this so, and rip on this so. Shake it down, break it down, shake it down, break it down. The time they announce boat ride. Be ready. People rocking from side to side. Be ready. From the time they say call a fed. Be ready. People ready to relieve the stress. Be ready. I want mad people in one line, crazy people in the other. Mad people in one line, we don't have no behavior. Hey, shake it down, break it down, shake it down, break it down. Every show that we go, we just mash up this so, and shine on this so, and rip down this so. Shake it down, break it down, shake it down.
Wow, what the show?
Mad or crazy?
DJ Vegas, Love Island Records, baby. Where the troops and them? Where the costume crew? G-Demo, bullets. Do something crazy, do something crazy, do something crazy. Everybody's pure energy. Do something crazy, do something crazy, do something crazy. Everybody's pure energy. Wow, what's the show? DJ Vegas, Love Island Records, baby. You ready? You ready? And where the troops and them? Where the costume crew? G-Demo, bullets. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Everybody's pure energy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Everybody's pure energy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Walk up crazy, 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 crazy. Jump up crazy, 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 crazy. Drink up crazy, 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 crazy. Body crazy. Carnival coming, give me track coming. This is sugar morning. Everybody moving, all that crazy rhythm. Everybody drinking, all them girls them shipping. We for crazy feeling, we got crazy corners. We for crazy speakers. The air we come out, a bunch of crazy fellas, making crazy profit in a crazy outfit. Drink crazy energy, crazy money in your pocket. Do something crazy, do something crazy, do something crazy. Everybody's pure energy. Do something crazy, do something crazy, do something crazy. Everybody's pure energy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Walk up crazy, 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 crazy. Jump up crazy, 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 crazy. Drink up crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Don't feel your butt like me, baby. Can you hear me now? She tell me when it come to walk up waist and fling down how she mad. I hold she by she hips and tell she tonight I'm your camera. You playing bad girl, I'm a bad man, I'm a bumper criminal. You wake me beats up my behavior, think I was an animal. So baby, see it, Pamela. See it, Pamela. Annually, balance party, annually. See baby, annually, balance party, annually. Come back, when you back give me back shot. Walk that, walk it up my girl, don't stop. I want to hook up on you like a handbag strap. Over there, then I'm betting ball on you like a cricket, baby girl. How you walk one so like you're bad? Well, if you're bad, show me. Come, work it, baby. Bounce, balance party. Go down, sit down, panic. Don't panic, you playing man. Well, I go show you who I'm man. Oh, brave girl. Come, work it, baby. Bounce, balance party. Go down, sit down, panic. Don't panic. She tell me. Don't feel your butt like me, baby. Can you hear me now? She tell me when it come to walk up waist and fling down how she mad. I hold she by she hips and tell she tonight I'm your camera. You playing bad girl, I'm a bad man, I'm a bumper criminal. You wake me beats up my behavior, think I was an animal. So baby, see it, Pamela. See it, Pamela. Annually, balance party, annually. See baby, annually, balance party, annually. Come back, when you back give me back shot. Walk that, walk it up my girl, don't stop. I want to hook up on you like a handbag strap. Over there, then I'm betting ball on you like a cricket, baby girl. How you walk one so like you're bad? Well, if you're bad, show me. Come, work it, baby. Bounce, balance party. Go down, sit down, panic. Don't panic, you playing man. Well, I go show you who I'm man. Oh, brave girl. Come, work it, baby. Bounce, balance party. Go down, sit down, panic. Don't panic. She tell me when it come to walk up waist and fling down how she mad. I hold she by she hips and tell she tonight I'm your camera. You playing bad girl, I'm a bad man, I'm a bumper criminal. You wake me beats up my behavior, think I was an animal. So baby, see it, Pamela. See it, Pamela. Annually, balance party, annually. See baby, annually, balance party, annually. Zoom, girl, come let me ride you. I want to jump under you like a ride. Spread the legs, party, let me read the thing like a Bible. Come yourself, you know what I'm.
Yeah. You see that place called 784? It's a different planet altogether.
Hey, I see them lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon. Whoa, Vincy people. Nobody know bad like Vincy people. No, nobody know bad like Vincy people. Watching them with time up on your vehicle. Them Vincy people. Hey, I say we mad and we hard. We bad all abroad. Some of the people them shouting no God. When we go party, we party in hard. Take off your shoe, put it up in the air. Tell the security that we no care. Help on the table, stand up on a chair. Take out your matches and let them go flare. Lighters, bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon, lighters. Bacon, I see lighters. Bacon. Whoa, Vincy people. Nobody know bad like Vincy people. No, nobody know bad like Vincy people. Watching them with time up on your vehicle. Them Vincy people. Hey, everything got when we mash up the tongue. We have the sing when we jump in the wrong. One in the weed and we drink in the rum. Mash up the floor when we jump on the gong. Vincy me go and Vincy me from. You know that me want from the dead and me born. Me girl and me rock and me flag and me hand. To turn up the fete is the only mission. North on the south on the east on the west. Fire and loot tide mash up the fret. Hyper 4,000 and crab of finesse. Big up to Casper, she open the fete. Royal and Lassie and all of the rest. Zigs, breaks the times in the set. Small circuit, never see nothing yet. Big just come and she mash up the fete. Help on film but we cannot forget. Big up Jimsy because we give him respect. Problem child, he does right for the best. Mason and Rock make everything wet. Skinny for me, I come off for the jet. When I mash up the fete, Chevy give me the check. Anyway me step, place of a wreck. I am no
is the world best.
That's how we hits. We giving them hits. We giving them hits up on hit, baby. And to all, give me, come. Seats, yeah. Yeah, man. Taking over like a virus. Triple K infection. Tell a beat. The boy are contagious. No vaccine can stop us. Tell a beat. Wanna rock you on Juve. That's right. I keep you happy every day. No one. No, let me read it, please. Take that kind of jump. Let me go. Let me read it, please. Take that kind of jump. Let me go. Yes, I, killer, you on fire, man. Oh, ay. See over there. Hit. Friends them with me. Bring the melody. To tell a beat. Take no prisoner. We the conqueror. See it to tell a beat. Wanna rock you on Juve. That's right. I keep you happy every day. No, let me read it, please. Take that kind of jump. Let me go. Let me read it, please. Take that kind of jump. Let me go. Hey, but that is really for the road. Oh, shit. Watch out. I join in a mega band. Can't wait for the mega train for we two. Tell a beat. I behind the mega truck. Me and the mega pressing bound to. Tell a beat. Wanna rock you on Juve. That's right. I keep you happy every day. Oh Lord. No, let me read it, please. Take that kind of jump. Let me go. Let me read it, please. Take that kind of jump. Let me go. Yo. Right now, sir. Session 1. Let me go. Let me take my foot. Give me the room. Let me take my foot. Last love, we wanna rock you on Juve. That's right, man. Happy every day. Let me read it, please. Take that kind of jump. Let me go. Let me read it, please. Take that kind of jump. Let me go. Killer like them up. Ay. Oh, shit. Sassy, papa. You know what? Every Everybody a push.
So what about when the game stop? You go away to put. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, sister. Who are you? I do. The bouncing? Yeah, man. Virgin, it look like?
I think the umpire called for
a contact.
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like it's going to be a penalty shot to the Dominicans. Let's see what is going to happen now. Let's see. Yes, it is a penalty shot. The goal shooter is right under the pole. She goes up and she makes it good. So it's 5-3. Dominica closing the gap. St. Vincent with the center pass. St. Vincent center pass finds a goal attack. Goal attack looking for a long ball, finding Marian Frederick. Marian is right under the pole. Marian goes up and she makes this one good. 6-3 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's with Dominica. Dominica center pass. And a little collision, contact called against the goal attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Wing defense with it. She too close an interception by the wing attack. And the ball is with Dominica. Goal defense. Looking for and finding center. Center into the goal shooter. The goal shooter goes outside, finds a wing attacker. Looks like a nice ball rolled inside. She goes up with a shot. She misses. And the goal attack went up with the shot, and the goal shooter was unable to keep it in court, and it hit her hand and went out. St. Vincent with it now. Given now with a contact call against St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it looks like. Footwork. Okay, step in. And St. Vincent's with it now. St. Vincent gains it and comes away. Long ball, finds Shalisa. Shalisa is looking for a bounce passes there, but intercepted by the wing defense of Dominica. Dominica, wing defense of center. Center to goal attack. Goal attack looking for, and beautiful interception there by the wing defense of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the ball is inside. Contact call against Marian Frederick. And she is Dominica coming with it. Dominica, goalkeeper find the center. Center to wing attack. Interception called, infringement there against St. Vincent. It's Dominica with the ball now, played, find the center inside to the goal shooter. She is contacted. She gets a penalty shot. She gets a penalty shot, it looks like, yeah. Oh, okay, it's from outside. All right, penalty shot a pass, she gets a pass. She goes up with a shot, and she bobbles around and goes in, rolls around the ring, and eventually drops in. So it looks like 6-4 in favor of the Vincentian team, as St. Vincent with it. Ball inside, finds Marian Frederick right under the pole. Marian goes up and she makes it good. 7-4 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's with the center for Dominica. Dominica center, find goal attack, goal defense. To wing attack, nice ball across, finds goal attack. Goal attack goes up with a shot. She plays it up, doesn't get it. The ball is knocked up into the air, and contact called against the goal attack for Dominica. And it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines pass. The ball is being retaken, the pass is being retaken. St. Vincent and the Grenadines give it away there to the Dominicans, throw it straight down the middle, nobody was there, and Dominica coming with it now. Goal shooter is with it, bounce out to the wing attack with a long ball across, but the two players up there, and the ball is off court, and it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines' ball. It's goal defense, finding center of the center, and center finds goal attack, back to center coming forward now, lobbing it over, finding Marian Frederick right under the pole. She goes up, she makes it good, and it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines 8, Dominica 5. Let's get in a position where we can see the score for you. It's ball is with the
center for Dominica.
And we're still not able to see the score from here. Oh, it's 7-4. 7-4 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it's Dominica going up with a shot, making it good. 7-5. St. Vincent and the Grenadines losing the ball. Dominica's center pass, so they can close the gap even further now. Center for Dominica, looking for and finding a player, knocked away there. St. Vincent and the Grenadines coming with it now. Long ball across, finds a wing attack. Wing attack looking for and finding goal attack. Goal attack to goal shoot. Goal shoot goes up with it. She makes it good. 8-5. 8-5. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The center pass. Center finds wing attack. Wing attack. Pays across. Finds goal attack Davis. Davis with a long ball into Marian Frederick. Goal shoot. She goes up. She misses. She gets the rebound. And she goes up again and she makes it good. 9-5 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's with the center for Dominica. Dominica looking for and finding her goal defense. Goal defense finds her goal attack. Goal attack goes across court, trying to play to a wing attack, but it's an infringement called
outside the circle, is it? Yes, outside the circle. Bring attackers with it now. She lobs it, finds a goal shooter. The goalkeeper for St. Vincent's up. She goes up, she misses, and St. Vincent defenders come away with it now. It's with the wing defense. Trying to find her wing attack a little bit sluggish there, a little bit sleeping, and Dominica intercepts and come with it. Ball inside. Oh, hits the post. Whistle has gone though. It's what is it now? It's contact in the center. Defense. Penalty shot. She misses and the goal shooter gets it. She turns and she goes up and she makes it good. So it's 8-4, 8-5, 8-6. Let me see from this goal. Yes, it looks like 8 goals. It's really difficult position to see the score.
9.
9-6. Marianne Frederick going up with it, makes it good for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So it's 10-6 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Still the first quarter of the OECS Eccb Netball Series. St. Vincent and the Grenadines versus Dominica. Right here at the Arnesville Sporting Complex. It's with Dominica, center. Cross court trying to find her wing attack, but she nicely flicked back in play, finds her goal attack with a nice ball trying to find, but intercepted beautifully by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Coming in with it now, the center for St. Vincent. Finds goal attack to center. Center with a running ball there, stepped, and she was called for that. Dominica coming with it now. Two wing defense to center to wing attack, stepping call against the Dominican team also, and they're trying to play fast, skiddy, but it would be advisable that they settle down and they just take their time and make their passes and eventually come with this win. Ball into Marianne Frederick. She goes up, she scores 11-6. Skiddy.
Yes, there's no need to hustle the game. All they need to do is take the time. The court is still a little, not that dried, but they need to, take the time, make proper passes. Marianne need to settle down, take a shot, and make them count, because by now she probably had about 8 misses. Yep. And that is too much, and This is the first quarter of the game.
Exactly. So I'm hoping that is just the first quarter jitters, and she'll get into her full swing of things. She has scored quite a few still. Skiddy could have been a little bit further ahead if she had made those shots that she would have missed. But I mean, as I said, probably a little bit cool, and probably by the second quarter things would warm up, and as she get back and get that.
Or maybe a little nose.
Probably, I don't know. Dominica going up with a penalty shot and making it good. So it's 12-7 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Shalisa Joseph trying to play a ball there to her wing attack, and it's an infringement call against Dominica. Long ball inside, finds Marianne Frederick. She goes up, she tries a shot, but she was going off court and tried in the basketball side to flick it back in, but it hit the top of the rim and went out, and it's an infringement. The ball is with St. Vincent and the Grenadines now. Finds center looking for and finding goal attack, Shalisa Davis. She goes up with a shot, she misses, but Marianne is able to, Marianne contacts, trying to get the rebound, but contacted the goalkeeper for St. Vincent, for Dominica, and the ball is off court, and we see the jizzles coming down again. And we are hoping that they do hold up so that at least this game can be finished and Dominica can get a chance to get in their full 8-game skiddy and get their ranking.
I hope so. I really hope so. A short pass into Frederick, and Frederick contact call on Frederick. So goalkeeper with the ball, find goal defense to center find win it, goal attack, long pass to center to goal shooter, and out of court by St. Vincent and the Grenadines goalkeeper, and the whistle blows for whole time on the ball to retrieve, and a throw in from Dominica, and goal attack with the ball. She goes up, she misses, and obstruction is called on the goal attack for Dominica.
Yes. So it's inbound pass to St. Vincent the Grenadines. Center finds wing attack, but contact is called against the wing defense for Dominica. It's St. Vincent with it, goal attack. Cross court finds a center into Marianne Frederick, and too close interception on the goalkeeper there. She goes up, Marianne, she makes it good. So that's another goal. That's 13-7, and we see the timer making her approach to the referee to signal the end of the first quarter. Nicely taken by the Dominican, but unable to shoot it, but unable to get the shot off before the whistle has gone. So it's the end of the first quarter. The end of the first quarter here. It's St. Vincent and the Grenadines 12, Dominica 7. Give your impression so far of the first half of the first quarter of this game.
Well, what can I say? The first quarter, I really think St. Vincent need to slow the game down a bit more. They need to make. I had seen the ball really and truly going out of court, but they need to lessen their obstruction on court. And the shooter, Frederick, she needs to settle more on her shot and make it right, because it is too close to miss those goals.
Yes, Kitty, she would have missed some from right under the pole. As a matter of fact, there's one instance where she missed one shot three times. You know, so I don't know. I say probably just a little jitters. You know, I hoping that she should brush it off and should come out in the second half really all guns blazing. St. Vincent with a lead of St. Vincent the Grenadines on 12, Dominica on 7, and the competition has been structured in such a way that each team will get a maximum of 8 games. They need 8 games in order to get their ranking. And as a result of that situation, the St. Lucia already being ranked, and Dominica and Grenada, already being ranked. They decided to forego their game in the interest of Dominica to play to get their ranking. And I find that's really noble and good, Skiddy, because they want to play the first game. They could have insisted that they wanted to play their game.
Play still, right?
And
this would have taken us way back into the morning.
Exactly.
Or the umpires could have decided that all teams get 1 point each.
1 point each, you know, which would have not given Dominica their full 8 matches.
Right.
So I think it's very noble that they would have done that in terms of giving the Dominicans a chance to get their rankings. So we go quickly back to Master Control for a word from our sponsors, and we come right back here for the start of the second quarter. So Cassius is back to you at Master Control.
The whistle for the commencement of the second half. Score 13-14.
Yes, back here at the Arnesville Sporting Complex, the teams are just taking the court for the second quarter of this game. The Vincentian team in the first quarter was shooting and the pole and the goal towards the Beckway end. And the Dominicans to the airport end, so that has switched now, and the second quarter is off. St. Vincent Grenadines with the center pass, goal attack. Center finds goal attack back to center back, it's inside to Mary and Frederick. Now she goes up and she makes this one good. It's actually 15-7. We had said 12, but in checking the official scores, it was 14. So the first quarter ended 14-7. It is now 15-7. The ball is off court. It's a pass, inbound pass to Dominica. Wing attack is with it, trying to find her goal shooter, but the ball is with the center for Dominica now. She looks for, finds a goal shooter. And the goal shooter goes up with a long shot and makes it good. That's a beautiful shot there by the goal shooter for Dominica. That's Anna Maria Xavier. St. Vincent center pass. Finds wing attack to center. Center looking forward, a long ball inside. Beautiful long ball. Finds Marianne right under the pole and she makes no mistake. That was a good pass, Skiddy. A nice long looping pass that she was able to jump and pluck out of the air.
Well, it's a good pass, but if the goalkeeper was tall enough, she would have been able to intercept it.
They measured her. So it's a stepping call on the goal attack for Dominica. It's St. Vincent with it. Goal defense finds goalkeeper. Goalkeeper gives it away to the wing attack for Dominica. Bounce passes to the goal shooter. She goes up from almost the same spot she scored the last one and she misses this time, but St. Vincent intercepts and come with it. Wing defense to St. Vincent, trying to find her wing attack, goal attack, but infringement called against the goal attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's with Dominica. Dominica coming with it now. Infringement called against the wing defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ball stepping call on the goal shooter for Dominica. Stepping call on the Dominica player there. It's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Wing defense looking for and finding center. Center to wing attack. Wing attack looking for and trying to find the center, but knocked away there. Good hands by the wing defense for Dominica. Ball played inside, but good hands also by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a lovely. It was off court already.
It was off court.
A lovely flick back, went right to the legs of the Dominican player, but it was already off court, so it's with the center for Dominica. She finds a wing attack. Wing attack looking for, lobs it inside, plays it inside, finds a goal attack. Goal attack goes up with a shot, she misses. Goal shooter gets the rebound. Goal shooter goes up and she makes it good. So that's 15-8 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Finds wing attack. Wing attack to center. Center looking for and finding Marianne inside. She tips it over nicely, gets it, goes up with a shot, and she makes it good. It's 16-8. 16-8 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Center pass to Dominica. Dominica center. Finds wing defense. Wing defense looking for and finding center. Center back to wing defense. The sole in position. Good marking by the Vincentian team in there, but an infringement call there. Too close an interception. It's ball played to the Dominican center. Center. Long ball to the goal attack. And she catches it nicely there. She goes up with the shot. It's not a replay. Was not a replay, Skiddy?
No, she didn't have full control of the ball, so it's not a replay.
Just checking.
So goal attack with the ball. A long pass into Frederick. And contact is called on Frederick. The ball is out of court. Okay, they retrieve it. Yeah. So it's contact and goal shooter for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So Dominica with the ball finds center. Center pass to win goal defense to goal shoot back to center. Contact is called on goalkeeper. Kiwana Charles. Pass to goal shooter. She goes up. She misses. And center for St. Vincent with the ball. Find goal attack. Goal attack to win defense. Win defense to win attack. Win attack. She looked and she find a long pass over to Frederick. Frederick back to goal at win attack. Win attack to center. Center. A long pass to goal attack. Goal attack goes up. Obstruction is called. Goal defense for Grenada for Dominica. Goal attack goes up and she scores.
So it's 17 to 9.
So Dominica center to goal defense, and a good steal by Antoine, and pass to goal attack, and a long pass to Frederick in, and she goes up and she scores. So St. Vincent again moving away to
18-9. It's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines again, Skiddy, and the goal attack finding Marianne, and Marianne going up and she makes it good. So it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines now trying to open up a gap on the Dominicans. It's 19-9, a 10-goal advantage. It's Dominica with the ball now as the wing defense for Dominica is impeded. Too close an interception. Ball is obstruction actually, and the ball is there, tussle up in the air, and St. Vincent comes away with it now. It's with the wing defense. Long ball inside, finds Frederick, and she goes up and she makes no mistake whatsoever, Skiddy. Good shooting by her in the second half, Skiddy. Like she really got rid of the little nut jitters that she had earlier on. As this one comes into her again, she goes up again, and she makes it good again, Skiddy.
Well, let's see what will happen in this quarter. I don't know if she more love that pole up there than the one down here, so we will see about that.
Oh, good hands there. Good hands there by the center. Beautiful interception. Is it the goal attack? Goal attack back to center. And Skiddy, the center for St. Vincent's a very active, agile player. I observed her in all of the previous games. She's running really hard and she really has good hands.
She's the smallest player
on the court. Well. Exactly. So probably a center of gravity being low, she's able to move around very quickly and nippy and get in between the little spaces and intercept,
right.
you know. Very
because
good
she's
indeed.
the smallest, very,
thin,
neat.
Yeah, neat and thin and, that is good. Oh, good interception
by
again
wing
there.
defense.
Yes. St. Vincent wing attack finds goal attack across to wing attack with a long, oh, that one was long, that one was high. And that one went off court.
I don't think it was that high, I think what happened, Frederick mistimed the ball.
Okay.
I think that is what happened.
Okay.
But it's Grenada, Dominica with the ball.
And it's with the goal attack. Goal attack trying to find a wing attack, but that one was over her head. And that one went into touch, out of court, sorry. And it's St. Vincent's pass. Wing defense is with it now, find center. Center looking for and finding her goal attack. Goal attack with a long ball inside, finds Frederick right under the pole. She goes up and she makes it good. So it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines motoring on now. 22-9. 22-9. St. Vincent center pass. Goal attack. Finds wing defense. It's an infringement against Dominica. Ball played to the center. Long ball inside. Trying to find Frederick. She collects nicely right under the pole. She goes up. She makes it good. 23-9. And the Dominicans have been stuck on 9 for quite some time now. Skiddy would have scored about 6 or 8 goals without them answering. It's with the goal shooter now. She goes up. She's right under the pole. She would not miss that. She goes up and she makes it good. So
like Bramble, you bring that luck to Dominica.
I was just saying so myself, like I talk too quick. So it's 23-10, 23-10. And there's a change. We have a change here on court. Yes. We see
the goal defense for Dominica.
Okay, so what we had a switch between goal defense and goalkeeper?
No. A substitute player came on.
Okay.
Yeah.
In goal defense?
In goal defense position.
Okay. All right. And we don't have the name, so we wouldn't be able to get that name for you listeners, but Dominica is with it now, coming away, trying to find a goal shooter. The goal shooter is with the center for St. Vincent, center for Dominica and tussle. Contact call. Goal shooter gets it. She tries to play it back and intercepted beautifully there by St. Vincent, but given right back to the wing defense of Dominica. A long ball across court, but good hands there by the wing defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, knocking that ball off court, and it's Dominica's inbound pass. Wing attack for Dominica is with it. Plays a long ball across and an infringement against the goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That's Kiwana Charles. It's a penalty shot to Dominica. She goes up and she makes it good. So it's Dominica 11. Yeah. So the new goal defense is Omian Charles. Omian Charles is in. She replaces Sunika Bruno, and it's Dominica with the ball now. Dominica wing attack, finds center to goal shooter. Goal shooter there, trying to play it there, lobs it inside, but knocked away there, and it's a tussle between the center of St. Vincent and the center of Dominica. Contact call against the center of St. Vincent, and whistle is gone inside. Penalty shot to the Dominica now. The goal shooter, Kiwana. Anna Maria Xavier goes up and she makes it good. Dominica moves on to 12. Dominica 12, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 23. It's with goal attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Finds center. Center plays it inside. Finds a goal attack, Shalisa Davis. Shalisa Davis goes up with a shot. She misses and the ball goes off court. And it's an inbound pass to Dominica. Finds goal defense to center and stepping is called against the center for Dominica. Lovely ball inside to Marianne. Marianne goes up and she makes it good. It's 24-12. 24-12 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dominica center pass, finds goal defense to wing attack. Wing attack looking for and Bong rolling it along to the goal shooter. She is not comfortable where she is and she plays it back out to her center. Center is with it for there, long ball inside, finds her, she turns, she bounces it through the legs there and the goal attack goes up with that one. That's Kyla Winston. Kyla Winston goes up and makes it good. Dominica moves on to 13. St. Vincent and the Grenadines on 24. Long ball inside, trying to find Marian Frederick, but intercepted by the Dominican goalkeeper. It's with the wing defense of Dominica, and an obstruction called against the wing attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ball played inside. Contact called by contact against the wing defense for St. Vincent. Dominica's wing defense is with it now. She plays it across, finds a center to the goal attack. Goal attack goes up with a shot. She plays it long, misses, and it's off court. St. Vincent and the Grenadines will inbound this pass. So the second quarter, Skiddy has been frantic, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines really coming into their own. Dominica trying and making an effort to get back in the game, but the lead is widening. As it is now, it's 24 to 13. 24 to 13.
Okay. What should I say? I'm seeing a much little improvement in this quarter. The gap is being, going wider and wider. But the passes, we still need to brush up a little bit more on the passes.
I think sometimes to Skiddy, in the heat of the game and in that adrenaline, when the adrenaline is flowing, the players, they're flying all about the place and they're throwing some long passes and they're jumping. Sometimes they get carried away a little bit, They're not in the mood to slow down anything or to stop. They want to look fancy and
but what happens sometimes when you throw one or two short passes and you see it's cut off by other players, it's for you to say, okay, this is not working for me, so let's change it back. So that is what we need to see on court. Now and then you will put in one or two. But when you see it getting a little short, maybe the hand a little tired to throw those long passes, it's for you to cut back and do what is working for you.
Right. So Marian just went up and scored St. Vincent and the Grenadines' 25th goal. It's 25 to 13, and it's with Dominica now. Dominica, the wing attack is with it, finds goal attack inside, finds goal shoot. She's unable to control it, hits her hand and goes off court. A little bit sloppy there. I think she should have gotten that one quite easily. But then again, the pressure from the Vincentian defenders could have caused. And there we go, giving it right back to Dominica as the goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Long ball inside again, and she plays it inside, but she gives it right back to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So both teams equally guilty of giving away the passes. St. Vincent can count on when they make a bad pass for Dominica to give it right back to them. And similarly in some instances, Dominica, when they give it, St. Vincent gives it right back to them.
You see what is happening when St. Vincent lose a pass, especially in the mid-court, and it have to come back down in the defending area, you put in a lot of pressure on your defense player, because especially your goal defender already out, so she has to hustle back down to the circle. So you put in a lot of pressure, and you have to try and avoid that unnecessary passing.
But I am somewhat I'm impressed with the two defenders for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I think there are little things they need to work on, but I like their height, and I like especially the goalkeeper. I like her speed of hands. She have good speed of hands. She would have intercepted in a couple of games that I saw, especially in the Grenada game, which was a very tough game. I think she held her own very well in that game.
But our defense, she still needs a lot more work, I should say, just not a little. Because if you notice, when she jumping, instead of she jump straight, she jump with a curve. So most of the time when the umpire blow her is because she's leaning on the player. So that is why she's been blown for contact a lot of time.
And we have been known to have quite a few good defenders in our time, and I don't know if it is, we can get some of them probably in to do a little work with her also.
Long ago defenders like persons like
Ringy and
and Janelle Paris and among those girls, what used to happen, they used to practice the defending tactics, where you stretch and you jump, and the skipping help you because it helps you to be fleet-footed instead of flat-footed.
Okay,
you need a lot of skipping, you need a lot of stretching. So every day they have a task, a training where you stretch, and every day you mark it to see how far you can get.
Reach.
So these are things that we need to get back into.
So and one of the things I observed too, and I made the point, the ball is off court. We just chit-chatting a little bit while one of the things I observed to Skiddy, long ago the defenders when they were putting up that hand to intercept the shot, they were able to keep that balance
Keep
on the
that
toes
balance.
for a very long time.
So that is where the practice come, where you stretch and you hold that stretch.
Okay.
Instead of you toppling and
Right.
bring forward that foot to go in to lessen your distance, you spread it to the side.
Right.
So that will not obstruct the play.
Right. Because
So
I
these are
observed
things
that. I
we
observed
need to
that.
get back into.
Yeah, I observed that. So
And
it's
things to also that I looked at that we need to work on is that we need coaches for different areas. We need a coach for shooting, we need a coach for mid-court, and a coach for defending. So we work on, and then you have an overall coach. So you need to have different people working in different
areas.
So that will help you to build
your whole team, your overall team.
Yeah.
It happens in soccer, it happens in cricket. You have a fielding coach in cricket, you have a batting coach in cricket, you have a bowling coach. In soccer, you have a defensive coach, you have a coach who will help the shooters, you have a goalkeeping coach. So why not in netball?
Well, why
not in netball? Yeah, probably that's a very good suggestion, and probably that suggestion can be made because persons like yourself, who is a premier shooter in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Caribbean still, Skiddy, having come out with the best average from the recently concluded national tournament, I think you can make a significant input in helping these our very shooters to help to improve their game also.
I don't mind do that, but our shooters, and not only our shooters, our players in general, we cannot wait until there's netball to do netball stuff or to keep yourself fit. You have to do these things on your own, especially shooters. They have to practice to take their shot to make themselves better. And that is the only way you can be better, because actually when in my youthful years, I used to have a stat book. So you take a shot, you mark your misses, you mark.
Right,
and even now when I play, it's like persons will ask me how much goals you score. I say I really can't answer how much goals I score, but I can tell you how much goals I miss.
Okay.
So these are things that you have to work in, and these are things that you have to, go at if you want to be better.
Just to let the listening public know that it's halftime here at the Arnisville Sporting Complex. St. Vincent and the Grenadines are playing Dominica. St. Vincent and the Grenadines are leading currently 28 to 13. I'll just verify that and get that corrected, get the official score from the scorers. But we could chit-chat a little bit more in a while, Skiddy. But in the meantime, we'll go back to Master Control for a word from our sponsors. Well, while we wait on them to come in with the ads, we 32. We're trying to verify the score for you. The scoreboard is in a kind of an awkward position. We're bringing the coverage from on the second court.
32-14.
32-14 is a score. 32-14 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So, Skiddy, we were talking earlier on about the some of the tactics that the players can implement and use. And I think we in your time and in times previously, we had the CNA tournament, which was a premier tournament in the Caribbean, and a lot of our netballers look forward to that every year. You know that was coming, you know that was there, you know the under 23s were there, you know there was the under 16. So there was netball all around. But with lack of sponsorship and all of that now, we notice that some of these competitions are few and far between. And do you think that has had an impact on the players and their whole attitude towards the game?
I don't really think so, Ramble. As I said earlier on, your basic of netball, it comes from the primary level. And we have to groom players in the primary level to love the game. And when you love the game, you will give. If you don't love the game, you cannot give. And it's a hard thing to do. I have been officiating in the primary and the secondary school netball, and it's hard that when you are umpire and you see things on the court, you have to be umpiring and coaching at the same time, and it's a very hard task. And what I can suggest is that you put persons into these schools where they can persons who know the game, who really
who would have been probably past national players and present national players who are unemployed. They could probably use them.
Right, and who can help these youngsters to build that, that love that they want from the game, and work on our players, because they are our future. And if what I have seen in the primary and the secondary school level, if we don't do something, it's hard for us to find future netballers.
I've been saying all along, and you know, sometimes you speak and people figure that you are being negative or you're being critical. But I've been saying that one of the things that the Netball Association need to look at is the grassroots program. Grassroots in terms of the very same thing you're saying here with the primary school. Get the netball going from the primary level, right? And as you build from there, as you were saying, Skiddy, quite rightly so, the players learn to develop that kind of love. You know, in that level, you want to just teach them the basics of the game and let them play. If a girl loves shooting, you know, you probably could reduce the size of the court, you could reduce the size of the pole, so that they get a chance to get a feel of it and a love for it. And they become involved. Back here on court, the third quarter has started, and no visible, noticeable changes for the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team.
We
Dominica.
have one change for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The
okay.
wing attack, which is Shani Daniel. She came on as the wing attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Okay. So we have, right. Ball played inside to Celisa Davis, the goal attack. She misses, but she was able to get a rebound, and she was contacted by the goal defense for Dominica. She goes up and she misses again, but Marianne is able to get the rebound. She was contacted also. She went up and she makes it good. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines are on 33, Dominica on 14. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is center pass, finds wing attack. Wing attack back to center. Center with a ball across, finds goal shooter. She goes up, she makes it good. 34 to 14. It's center Dominica going away with it. Center Dominica finds goal attack. Looking for and finding her. As an infringement call there.
And the wing attack.
And the wing attack for St. Vincent. So the wing defense for Dominica is with it. Bounce passes, finds a center. Center looking for and finding her wing attack. Looking for, trying to find the play inside, but an infringement is called against the player there. It's the center for St. Vincent with it. Finds Marianne right under the pole. Marianne goes up and Marianne makes it good. So it's 35-14. And just to bring you some stats in the
so it's Frederick,
the goal shooter.
Right, that is in the second quarter. It's 17 attempts and she converted
all 17.
Davis 5 attempts and
converted 2. For Dominica, Anna Marie Xavier, she had 6 and she converted 5. Kyla Winston, the goal attack, she didn't convert it. She was what do we have here now? Right.
It's Melissa.
Melissa Williams, she's had 5 and she scored 2. Right? And the ball is with Marianne Fredericks right under the pole. She goes up and she makes it good. It's 37-14. 37-14. St. Vincent and the Grenadines in a tussle with the Dominican wing attack. The ball is off court. The ball is off court. It's Dominica's ball. They would be inbounding. Just about in the mid court there. Oh, it's actually an infringement called inside, and the umpires, the ball is a bit wet, so they need to have a rag to have it dried. So it's 37-14.
Yes.
37-14 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This is the third quarter of this encounter, and Dominica behind the 8 ball here. They have not won a game so far in the tournament. They will be looking to. She goes up with a shot. The goal shooter for Dominica, that is. She got a penalty shot. She went up and she made it good. So that's 15 goal for Dominica, 37-15. But it's right down to Marianne after the center pass, and Marianne goes up and scores a 38 goal for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The ball is with Dominica. It's Dominica's center pass. It's with the center for Dominica. She looks for and finds her goal defense. Goal defense back to center. Center, an infringement is called against the center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's the goal defense for Dominica with it. Finds a center. Center looking for and finding goal at defense. Goal defense back to center. Just knocking the ball around in the middle there. Good marking inside. And the wing attackers with it plays it inside and the ball is off court.
No, it's contact is called and goalkeeper.
Contact is called and the goalkeeper now. Now, Skiddy, one of the things I been meaning to ask, but I'll ask that probably later. Let's go, let's see what's happening. She goes up with that shot and she makes it good. So it's 38-16. If I'm on the court and I'm standing, right, and I go for a ball, or you, in trying to reach a ball, you bump into me. I'm the goalkeeper, but you bump into me.
You did not attempt to go for the ball.
No, I did not. I'm there. Right?
But it will be obstruction because you did not contest. You did not contest that ball.
Okay. Just checking on that. So you see as you go along, you learn a few little things, right? Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
So it's 38-17. 38-17. Marianne trying to save that one, but she only so far as the goalkeeper for Dominica. Dominica is with a goal attack, finds center to wing attack. Wing attack unable to hold on, taken by the Vincentians, coming with center for St. Vincent, finds wing attack to goal defense, and an infringement is called against the goal defense for Dominica. Obstruction, ball played inside, a long ball to Marianne Frederick. Marianne goes inside, Marianne goes up with a shot, and she makes it good. 39-17 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dominica with it now. Finds goal attack. Back to center. Center looking for an infringement against the center. Too close, an interception. Obstruction actually called. And a good jump there, but not able to get it as the ball is played inside to the goal shooter for Dominica. She's unable to stay on her feet. And the ball is out of court. Not able to hold her balance. And it's St. Vincent coming with it now. Finds wing defense. Wing defense there, but the wing defense of Dominica with knocking that ball off court as it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines inbound pass. Contact actually called against the wing attack. Wing attack for St. Vincent, find goal attack. Goal attack inside, finds Marianne. Marianne goes up with the shot and she makes it good. That's the 40th goal for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 40-17. St. Vincent and the Grenadines center pass. Finds goal attack with a long ball inside. Trying to find Marianne. The ball is knocked away there and Marianne is called for contact. She did contact the goalkeeper for Dominica. There as Dominica coming with it now. Finds goal defense. Goal defense to center. Center to wing to goal attack. Goal attack looking for some movement. Back to goal defense. Goal defense across the center. Good marking by the Vincentian team there. Long ball inside. She's not able to get it. It's off court and it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines ball. Good bit of pressure in the center court by the Vincentian players. Nice marking. Good pressure and the Dominicans were unable to get it into the circle.
Yes,
Eventually
what is
throw it off
happening
court.
to Dominica? They all on one side. It's just like a bungle.
Yeah. Ball inside to Marianne, right under the pole. She goes up. She makes it good. Goal number 41. 41-17.
According to board, it have 42.
42. Okay. Well, we're trying to keep a tally here, but from time to time we probably miss one, Skiddy. 42-17, and it's an infringement called against
wing defense.
The wing defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dominica coming in, nice ball inside. Two players tussling for that ball. None of them would let go, and the whistle is gone, and the umpire is going to have a word. Where is she? She's having a word with both players.
With both players, right.
It was a strong tussle coming in for that ball there, almost as the Dominican go up with a shot, makes
almost
it good.
like a wrestling.
Yes. That was Friday night SmackDown or Monday Night Raw. And it's the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team coming with it now. Ball inside, trying to find the area.
A bit too short over to Frederick.
Yes, knocked out of court. It's Marianne with it, under the pole. She goes up, makes it good. It's goal number 43-18. Center for Dominica. Finds goal defense. Goal defense back to center, and an infringement against goal attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Shalisa Davis. It's with the wing attack for Dominica. Finds center. Center looking for and bounce passes. Finds a wing attack. That's Charles. Charles tries to play it inside to a goal shooter, Anna Marie Xavier, and the ball is off court. It's
I think Dominica, we have a new goal shooter. I think what happened?
Yes, that
goal
is, yeah.
attack went to No, it's a new goal shooter comes in for
for Xavier, yes, because I was saying that goal shooter doesn't. Yes, that is so true. So anyway, the goal shooter goes up with it this time, and she makes it good. It's 43-19. 43-19 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines with the ball, finds center. Center plays a long ball inside, trying to find Marian Frederick. Does find her. Marian go up, and Marian makes it good. 44-19. 44-19 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Center for Dominica, finds goal defense. Goal defense to wing attack. Wing attack with a long ball across court, finds a player over yonder, the center, and is that center? Yes. And the ball, an infringement against the Vincentian player there. Wing attack is with it. She is playing it. Lovely ball inside, but good hands by the goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, knocking that one off court. It's an inbound pass to the Dominicans. Lobbed over, trying to find a player there, but the center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines contacting the center for Dominica. Ball played across, finds the goal attack for Dominica. She goes up with a shot. She misses, taken by the Vincentian goal defense. Goal defense to wing defense. Wing defense trying to find a player there. The ball is over third. It's over third from one side of the court straight past another. The court is divided into 3/3, so it must go in each of them. Well, and she gets there, lovely ball, but given right back to St. Vincent is the Dominican player. Wing defense finds goal attack. Goal attack finds shooter. Marian Frederick goes up, makes it good. That's goal number 45-19. Marian with it again, goes up, and this time she misses, but she would get a penalty shot, as that she was
the
whistle went before she actually took the shot. She'd get a penalty shot. She go up and she makes it good. Goal number 46 to 19. 46 to 19. It's with Dominica. Dominica center to wing defense. Wing defense bounce passes, finds goal defense. Goal defense to center. Center looking for some movement, plays it back to the goal defense. Goal defense to wing defense. Back to center. Knocking it, playing it around in the center court there. Good interception by St. Vincent and the Grenadines, coming away with it now. As the wing defense finds our center. Center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Plays it inside. Trying to find Frederick, but the goal defense for Dominica is equal to the task. She jumped and she got her fingertips with it and knocked it off court. It's an inbound pass to the Vincentian players. Ball to the wing attack. Wing attack looking for and finding contact called against the goalkeeper for Dominica. It's a penalty shot for St. Vincent. She goes up and she makes it good. 47-19. It's St. Vincent and the Grenadines with it now. Finds goal attack. Goal attack Shalisa Davis with a lovely lob pass to Marian. Marian go up and she misses, but grabs a rebound. She's falling off court. She goes up again and she's not able to convert. And Dominica come away with that one. And Skiddy, that's what I was talking about. The balance. If she had that balance, she would have been able to hold it a little bit longer and get off a better shot. But she was falling off court and she tried to spin around and get it back inside, but was unable to do so. In a basketball style, yes. You know, it's Dominica with it now. They go up, she misses, but she would get a penalty shot as she was contacted by the goal defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. She go up now and she makes it good. Dominica score their 20th goal. Their 20th goal. It's 47-20. It's Dominica with the ball now. Dominica plays it, finds her wing attack, and infringement. Stepping is called on the wing attack for Dominica, and a player for Dominica is down, but the game goes on. It's with the goal attack. She finds Marian. Marian up with it. She makes it good. 48-20. Center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines with it. Finds wing attack. Wing attack give it right away there give it right back to the Dominican, and they give it right back to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But an infringement is called on the center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and it's with Dominica. Center for Dominica finds goal attack. Looking for and finding wing defense. Wing defense across the goal, wing attack. Wing attack plays it across, finds center with a nice ball inside, finds goal attack, and an infringement is called against the goal attack for Dominica.
I think she went off court.
Off court, okay. So it's St. Vincent's ball now, and it's with the goal defense. Finds center to goal attack. Goal attack looking for some movement, bring it across, find goal defense to center. Center looking for some movement again. She finds her wing attack. Wing attack with a nice looping ball inside, but contact called on Marian. Contact called on Marian Frederick, and it's a It's a penalty pass for the Dominicans inside the circle. She finds her wing defense. Wing defense looking for some movement. She plays a long ball upfield, finds a center. Center is in the center court now, finds goal defense. Goal defense to wing attack. Wing attack looking for some movement, but too close and interception. And it's Dominica coming with it now. Center. Trying to find her player there across the wing attack. Wing attack bounces it to goal shooter. Goal shooter goes up with a shot. She misses. But an infringement is called against the goal defense. She goes up with a penalty shot. Now she misses again, and it's and the whistle is gone. Let's see what that's going to be. It looks like an infringement against Vincent. Off court. So it's Dominica with an inbound pass, and she plays it across, trying to find her center, but the ball is off court. Looks like it came off the Vincentian player there, as the time is held as the ball went way over in the distance. So the ball is now back. A sprinkling of spectators, a sprinkling of diehards here tonight. I think the rain would have kept away most persons from this encounter. And but the diehards are here and they are supporting their team. Simmons and the Grenadines coming with it now. Long ball, lobbed it inside, trying to find Marianne, but it's lost to the goal defense for Dominica. Goal intercepted there, but right into the hands of the Dominican players. Dominica coming with it. Goal defense to center. Center trying to find a wing attack, but the ball is off court. Oh, it's off court. Actually, yes, off court. And it's an inbound pass to Simmons and the Grenadines. Goal defense. The whistle is gone. Obstruction called. Ball played. Finds wing attack. Wing attack finds goal attack. Goal attack plays it across. Finds wing defense. Wing defense to wing attack. Wing attack lobs it inside. Finds Marianne right under the pole. Marianne goes up and she makes it good. 49-20 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's the third quarter of this encounter, and the Dominican player there, the Dominican wing defense, takes a tumble, and the whistle is gone. It's an infringement against the wing attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The two players bumping each other at the Vincentian wing attack with much more body than the Dominican wing defense, and she sent her flying, and it's a contact call, but Dominica comes with it now. Wing attack, an infringement in the circle. No, it's a pass across. Paid it to the goal attack. Goal attack goes up with a shot. She misses. The Vincentian defenders in a tussle there, and it looks like it's off the
goal shooter.
The end of the third quarter is the end of the third quarter. We see the timekeeper making her way to
the umpire. So it's St. Vincent 49 to Dominica 20. So this is a good time to go back to our studio for a word from our sponsor.
Yes. Yeah. God.
I'm tired now.
You tired? A shot going up there, and it's a penalty shot to the Dominicans, and they go up and they make it good. So they scored the 21st goal, and the St. Vincent are on 49.
So for the stats, we have Marion Frederick, 19 attempts and score 16. Shaquille Davis, 2 attempts, score none.
Right, and we know if you notice, Skiddy, we seem to have some changes for the Vincentian team. In the circle here, we have a new goalkeeper.
So the new goalkeeper is the win defense, Jamari
Kwashi. Okay, she's not goalkeeper.
She now at goalkeeper, and we have a new goal attack comes in.
And Shanique.
Which is Shanique Deschamps, and the goal attack, which was Shalisa, gone to goal shoot.
Right, so I think
and
they're giving
the win defense, Zipporah Millington.
Okay. So I think they've made some changes, realizing that this game is virtually out of the reach of Dominica, and they have 2 games tomorrow. They have a game in the morning and a game in the afternoon. So I think they want to give some of their players a chance to rest also.
And for the stats for Dominica, we have Melissa Williams. She has 2 attempts, scored none, and Lisa James. She has 7 attempts and scored 6.
Okay, so a long ball coming in, trying to find Shalisa Davis, but she's not able to get it. The ball is off court. They'll have to remember Shalisa is not that doesn't have the height as the height of Marian, so they would have to readjust their passing now. And I think it's a good move from the Vincentians to give some of the other players a chance to play.
Yes, because tomorrow afternoon as well you have a Grenada.
Hard game,
You need all your players to be in that.
Well, actually, you have 2 hard games tomorrow because you're playing Antigua in the morning and you're playing Dominica. You're playing Grenada in the afternoon.
Because you can't underestimate Antigua.
No, Antigua has fast been, to me, in my estimation, they've been the most improved team in the competition so far.
Yes.
When I saw them on the first night and when I saw them in all the other games, it was obvious that there was steady improvement. The goal shooter for Antigua in the first game looked like she was out of sorts, like she didn't know where to.
And she shot
exceptionally well last night, So that is something we have to look at, and that is what we look for in these kinds of competition, to see that level of improvement.
Yes, as I always say, no team takes St. Vincent and the Grenadines lightly.
Well, they come out with a vengeance.
Exactly.
Oh, and a player there taking a tumble. She seems okay. A Dominican center there. A very live wire center also, similar to the St. Vincent and the Grenadine center. It's with contact card against the goal attack for Dominica. The score is 49 still, Skiddy. See if you can find out, if you can get a peep on the score. It's 49-21. It's with 50-21. So it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines with it now. Coming away with it now. Lost it there. Dominica, lost it to St. Vincent Grenadines. Long ball inside. But taken there by Shalisa. Fortune favors the brave and she misses, but she will get a penalty shot. She go up with the penalty shot and she makes it good. So Shalisa Davis is not goal shoot.
What I also see on court is the goal shooter who was for Dominica.
Anna Maria Xavier?
Yes, she is the person who is playing goalkeeper for Dominica.
Okay, right, yes. Right, so they've made a switch around. Probably. Okay, so now it's with Dominica. Dominica coming in, it finds goal defense, trying to find a player there, but intercepted by the goalkeeper for St. Vincent. Finds the center. Center there finds wing attack to goal attack. Shanique Deschamps. Shanique Deschamps plays it, finds a wing attack again. Shanique is running, takes it inside. Shanique goes up with a shot. Shanique. Oh, that's a beautiful shot there by Shanique. Lovely long shot there by Shanique. Nice loop, nice arc, and that one hit nothing but net.
Just net, and it wake the crowd up.
Yes, it's 51-50 51-21 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dominica with the ball now. Center for Dominica finds her wing defense. Wing defense back to center. Cross court finds goalkeeper. Goalkeeper to wing attack. Wing attack finding the goal defense. Center there taking it, but taken by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's with the wing attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Finds goal attack Shenik Dishang. Dishang looking for, plays the cross court, finds a goal, wing defense. Wing defense back to wing attack into Dishang again. Dishang plays it across, finds Shalisa. Right, Shalisa got up with a shot. She misses, but she'll get a penalty shot for obstruction. She goes up and she makes it good. 52-21 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's Dominica's center pass. Center for Dominica. Looking for and finding her player there, and too close to the interception called obstruction by the center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ball played long downfield and contact called against the, I could have called that one skiddy. Contact called against the goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines as the Dominican goal shooter goes up with a shot and converts a 20-second goal for Dominica. St. Vincent and the Grenadines center finds wing attack inside, but a ball knocked away by the wing defense for Dominica, was it? Yes?
Yes.
Looks like the wing defense for Dominica, so it should be St. Vincent and the Grenadines inbound pass. It's with Shenik Dishang. Shenik plays it, finds her player there, knocks it back inside, but taken away by the Dominicans as they come away. Wing attack, finds wing defense to goal attack. Goal attack lobs it across, finds goal shooter, and it's obstruction called against the Vincentian goalkeeper there, and it's a penalty shot, and she scores. Goal shooter. 23 to Dominica, 57 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ball inside, finds goal shoot, stepping card against the goal shoot, and it's contact against the center for Dominica. And you can see that these ladies, Skiddy, they're having fun too, because the night before that, I observed the players on the court and you could see them laughing and smiling, and even though the games were hard games, you could see that they were enjoying themselves, and that augurs well for the future of netball.
Yes. And if you can go back to the Grenada game, you could see the energy for St. Vincent.
Yes. Definitely.
But last night, I really don't know what happened. That game take us by storm.
Underestimation. It's called underestimation. They say never underestimate your opponent, and that's exactly what we did last night. But fortunately, we were able to dig deep and dig into our reserves, and we came out with the win in that encounter. Shenik Dishang is with it now. Shenik goes up, misses, and the Dominican defense there is not able to hold a balance, toss it in the air, but the wing defense is able to get it, and an infringement call against the wing attack for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dominica coming out with it now. Goal defense, finds wing defense. Wing defense looking for a back to goal defense and knocking it around there. Touched by the center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but it's off court and it's Dominica's inbound pass. Center for Dominica finds wing attack, but she can't pick up that. St. Vincent comes with it now. Shenik Dishang looking for and finding wing defense to wing attack. Wing attack back to Shenik at goal attack. She's back out there, and an infringement call against the center for Dominica. It's a penalty pass to St. Vincent and the Grenadines just inside the circle. She finds a center, back to Shenik. Shenik goes up with a shot. Shenik misses everything there. Misses pole, net, everything. And the ball is across court to the center for Dominica. Center for Dominica with the goal defense. Goal defense to goal attack. Goal attack, obstruction call against the goal defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the ball is with...
goal defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines is Mia.
That's one of the new players who came on.
No, she was on before as wing defense.
Jo Maria Kwashi. Yes. Okay, Jo Maria Kwashi. Right?
No, I don't think she was.
Jo Maria Kwashi?
She was on in the third quarter. Mia? Yeah. Okay. Jo Maria. Her name is not there, but she was on the third quarter before.
And it's Dominica coming away with it now as the goal attack loses it to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The ball is across court, finds the wing attack. Wing attack finds goal attack Shenik. Back into Shalisa Davis. Shalisa Davis goes up with a shot. She misses. Shenik gets a rebound and bounces it there. It's back to Shalisa. Shalisa gets on the sweet spot. She goes up, she misses, but she gets a penalty shot. Too many misses now in the fourth quarter. She goes up eventually and she makes it good.
Too many misses and too many obstructions.
What is 58 still?
What I'm seeing on the board is 54. I don't know if
Probably I'm checking too fast. So see if you can get a update on the score there for me, please, Kitty. Looks like 54-21. It's off court. The ball is off court at the moment. So we'll get the score for you from the
54-25.
54-25. 54-25. Shot there by Shaquille, but she misses. That's Celissa Davis, affectionately known as Shaquille in the ball in circles. And it's a goal defense with it. Finds goal attack. Goal attack across court, finds goal defense. Long ball across, finds a wing attack. Wing attack, whistle is gone. An infringement called against the goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A penalty shot to Dominica. She go up, she misses, but the
so both defense are out.
Goal defense committed an offense there, and the penalty shot is taken, and she scores. So it's 54-26. Dominica coming with it now. Finds wing attack. Looking for and finding goal attack. Looking for inside, trying to find her goal shooter, but the goal keeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines jumping high and knocking that one out of court. And it's Dominica with it now, trying to find a player there. Offside call against the centre for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, stepping into the circle. Prohibited territory for her. As the centre for Dominica plays it a long ball, trying to find a goal shooter, but she is unable to hold on to it. Tips her fingers and goes off court. St. Vincent and the Grenadines with the inbound pass. Goal defense, finds wing defense. Wing defense looking for and trying to find wing attack. Obstruction called against the wing attack for Dominica. Ball played, finds the wing attack for St. Vincent. Finds trying to find goal attack, finds her long ball inside, trying to find Davis, nicely taken right under the pole. She goes up and she makes it good.
That's a beautiful pass by wing defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines center pass, center find win attack find goal attack, she looks, and a long pass into goal shooter Davis goes up and she misses, and collected by win attack for St. Vincent. Davis with the ball, she goes up for the second attempt and she scores. So is Dominica center pass.
56-25.
Contact is called on win defense for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So it's Dominica win defense taking the pass to center, long pass into goal shooter. And obstruction is called on goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Goal shooter goes up and she scores. So St. Vincent center pass. So the score, Bramble?
56-27. Long ball across court. Finds her center to goal attack misses. But the goal shooter gets the rebound. She goes up and she makes it good. 57-27. It's with Dominica trying to find and does find her goal defense. Ball inside, trying to find a goal shooter, but knocked away by St. Vincent out of court. It's Dominica's inbound pass. Wing attack finds goal attack. Goal attack looking for some movement. Lobs it to try to find a center. Obstruction called against the center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's Dominica's pass. Ball inside. Contact called against the goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And she goes up with a penalty shot. She makes it good. 57-28 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it's with the center for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Finds wing attack back to center looking for and finding her goal shooter plays across, finds wing attack there, lobbing it, trying to and knocked away, but only as far as the wing defense of St. Vincent with a lovely pass inside, but intercepted beautifully there by the goalkeeper. The goal shooter for Dominica now turned goalkeeper.
Well, actually, as before, when I know her, because I played against her for under 23 and also national, actually she's a different player.
Hold on, Skiddy, hold on. Did you say that you played against her for under 23 and national?
And also national, yes.
And she's still playing?
And she's still playing, yes.
Oh dear.
So actually I knew her as a different player.
Okay, defensive player. It's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Finds wing attack. Wing attack, back to goal attack. Goal attack looking for a cross court, finds center. Center looking for a goal shooter. Lobs it inside. Goal shooter is up in a tussle there. But St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the ball is loose. No one able to control. The ball is off court. And it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines pass. And the ball has rolled away far in the distance. And the time has been stopped. It's an inbound pass to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The score is 57-28. 57-28. 57-28. St. Vincent and the Grenadines center finds wing attack. Back to goal attack. Goal attack trying to find center. Does find center. Center into goal shooter. Goal shooter goes up with a shot. Goal shooter makes it good. 59-28. And it's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's with Dominica. Dominica's the center pass. Center for Dominica. Trying to find the goal defense. Goal defense plays a long ball inside to goal attack. Goal attack goes up, lobs it across, but knocked off court by the goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it's an inbound pass to Dominica, knocked away by the center for St. Vincent, but she stepped in the circle, offside, but contact goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, penalty pass or shot to the Dominican. The goal shooter goes up with it, she up and she makes it good. Goal number 29.
You see too what is happening right now, we having a lot of contact scored on our defensive player, and we have to try to eliminate that amount of goals scored against our defending player.
Via that route.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So because if you have to go on goal difference too, you look at the amount of goals scored on your defended player, and convert to the other team that less goals will score on the other side. Right.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. And probably something we need to do in terms of keeping the team together. Oh, and Shani goes up with a shot and makes it good. So it's actually goal number 59. What we probably need to do, Skiddy, is keep our players together, you know. Let them, if it even means once per week, they practice as a national team. Together as a national team. Don't just wait, not when the tournament is over, that's the end of it. You know, we see the timekeeper making her way. Timekeeper is making her way to the officials. Timeout. The time is it's a, what is it now? Penalty pass.
It's penalty pass.
Penalty pass to the Dominicans. And she lobs it over. One there by the wing defense, and that's the end of the game. The score is 59. 59-29, I think it is. Let's get a little bit closer. 59. Right.
59-29.
Right, 59-29 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A good game, a game that was up and down in terms of the St. Vincent players in the first 2-3 quarters. We established a lead, and I think they realized, the Vincentian management, realizing that we had a safe lead, brought in some of the other players in an attempt to give them an opportunity to get some games in behind under their belt also. Skilly.
Yes, which I think was a smart move, because you need those players, because what happened, you really and truly cannot play one set of players.
Exactly.
Where you have these back-to-back matches.
Right.
You have to give everybody a fair chance and rest who you think is your best players for the starting seven.
Right.
So you have to bring on everybody. Unfortunately, that Suzette cannot be on court because of
her injury. She got an injury yesterday. She's a very good defender also, Suzette Jordan Edwards. And she plays for Maples for your team.
Yes.
I would have known her from since the days of West St. George. I taught her at West St. George. So we have a very good relationship, and she knows she's a very good player. From even at that age group, that schooling age group there, she played very well for West St. George. Her height is a very significant advantage also.
Yeah.
But
because what happened to Bromley, we have a lot of tall defense players. Our midcourt tends to be a little shorter. Which is not bad.
No, because they need the speed and the
right,
all that
and we need to have a lot more taller shooters as well. Because if you look at the other countries, their players are pretty tall.
Dominica,
Much taller than
Dominica,
St. Vincent.
Trinidad, Jamaica. You remember that some years ago we had Patricia McDonald from Jamaica.
And that is why I was saying the Grenada shooter Kimmy reminds me of Patricia.
Right. She was a powerhouse.
A very powerhouse.
She was a powerhouse. I remember her playing right here in St. Vincent the Grenadines.
In 94.
She was under the pole. She didn't move an inch, and nothing our defense could have done. You know, she was really, really into the game there. You know. But this is a good win for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I'm happy that they were able to get in this game tonight so that Dominica, I think it was a very noble gesture by St. Lucia and Grenada to forego their game to allow Dominica to get in their quota of games to get their ranking. Because you know, Skiddy, some of these teams had not been ranked for a long time. They have not played.
They haven't played netball for a long time. Because the CNA was out, the AFNA tournament is out, and the only countries that really got those exposure is Barbados, Trinidad, and Jamaica. What happened to the other smaller islands?
Right.
To bring back that tournament of this magnitude is a very good gesture.
Very, very good gesture indeed. And I would hope it augurs well for the future of netball. I hope that the other countries would make it, you know, well, I know that the sponsorship is there now. It's the Eccb, and they would have been sponsoring the under-23 for a number of years.
And
I would hope also that somebody would take up the slack. Even this has moved on into a ranking tournament. I know under 23, but under 23 you should be able to play for a national team anyway. So I am looking for them to probably put some money into sponsoring an under 16 tournament, Skiddy. I know there's a Caribbean under 16 tournament, but even in our own OECS region, if you can get something there for a girl to get that exposure.
If, as I said earlier on, to have an under 16 team, we have to
work in the grassroots.
We have to work.
Yes, agreed.
We have to work from there and nurture them from that.
Agreed.
To come up.
Because we would have gone to under 16 tournaments and we would have come last. We didn't win a single game and we were beaten badly by everybody else.
Yes.
You know, so I think that is something we need to look at. But all in all, it was a good night here at the Annisville playing field, just to let our listeners at the Annisville Sporting Complex.
Well.
Yes, the weather held up very well indeed. St. Vincent and the Grenadines coming out winners 59 to 29. 59-29. Quarter scores being St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the first quarter 14-7. 14-7 in the second quarter, 30-14 in the third quarter, 49-20, and eventually 59-29. So until tomorrow, when we should have a series of games, St. Vincent and the Grenadines will be taking on Grenada tomorrow. Right here at the Annisville Sporting Complex, and that should be a big one, and we're encouraging all our netball supporters, the general public, to come down. It should be a very good game. Come down and support and see St. Vincent and the Grenadines in action if you have not done so before. So until tomorrow, Andrew Bramble and Skiddy Francis, on behalf of Skiddy Francis Crick, also returning you to Master Control.